Hi guys! Hello. First time we're on an evening tour and you can see the sun setting behind me and it's really peaceful and quiet and the sun is kind of disappearing already behind the mountains. And welcome back to this tour if you've been watching my tours. My name is Timea and as you might know I've been living in Japan for about 8 years and I'm doing tours in Osaka mostly, but today we are in Wakayama, so we're more south from Osaka. And this is an evening sunset tour and actually most people already went home and as you can see the parking lot is pretty, well, here the parking lot is pretty empty as you can see behind me. Yeah, and it's really peaceful and I will show you around. In a few minutes we will start this tour. Yeah, so we are at this very small surfer beach. It's called Isonoura beach and it is a surfer beach. So many people come here to surf and right now I am in front of a shop that is actually renting surfboards. So I will show you this shop first. So this is kind of the vibe of the place. And this shop also sells shaved ice. Can you see there? It's called kakigori in Japanese. Shaved ice. And you can see it's kind of a combination of everything. Really funny. Some plastic chairs, some wooden looking chairs. And there was some kind of like reggae like music in the background during the day, but now it's already closed. This is the shop and then the sunset is there right behind the mountains. The sun is disappearing, so it's getting darker and the weather is getting cooler also. Today it was pretty hot. There were maybe almost maybe 30 degrees. Yeah. Hello, Mariana and Tokyo Localized. Da is also here. Da is also at the beach. He's enjoying his fair share of the beach. So I will give you another view of this place. I will step back. So this is actually where we're parking. So you can see my husband is there and you can see a picture of bohemian life. People are usually transforming the back of their cars into places where they can sleep. So we have like a longer car, but most people have these minivan looking things, as you can see there. And then they just sleep in the back of the car. So it's very typical for surfers. And you can see the moon also is up there already. It's a very nice atmosphere today. So most surfers have that kind of minivan, but we are not 100% converted to surfer life yet, but who knows. So this is the place there that we used to park our car. Yeah, and then just my husband is hanging out, literally hanging out of the car. Okay, can we go? Let's go. All right, so I think we can start and the sky is already turning into beautiful color and I'm wearing these sunglasses, the crazy cat sunglasses from the dollar store, Japanese dollar store, because I can see the colors nicer with this, I feel like. So I will show you more view. So that's the sun setting behind the mountains. It's really nice. And there's a lot of kite eagles that you will be able to see, and they're hunting for some food because this area where we stopped our car, this is a barbecue area. You can see now the beach from here. So this is a barbecue area, so the kite eagles and the crows are still looking for some food remains. As you can see, it's a really nice vibe. Okay, this pole is ruining it, so I'll just go around here. Yeah, how about this This is a nice view, I think. And in the distance you can see something white and blue, and that is actually our tent where we will be sleeping today. And about sleeping on the beach, I've done it before when I was living in the Kanto area, and actually they were not too happy with us putting our tent, so they were kind of arguing with us. So I'm not sure 100% if it's something you can do in Japan, and definitely not everywhere. But here my husband called and they were not against it. So, and a lot of people are also sleeping in their cars here on the beach. So we decided we will just go ahead and do it. And you can see some boats over there. So this area actually is the Wakayama Bay area. And it's southern from the Osaka Bay area. And because we live in the southern part of Osaka, called Sakai, it's not too hard to get here. We can get here in about 2 hours drive. Okay, so let's walk around here and then I will go show you how we set up our tent over there. And I want to show you another place. There's like a nice kind of wall art with Isonoura, so I want to show you that too. And actually recently I started playing the kalimba, so if time permits us towards the end of the tour, I want to play a song I've been practicing today, The Little Mermaid Under the Sea. So it's really peaceful right now. Just our tent and there. And there have been some foreigners too here today. And I'm not sure if they're still there. They were having kind of a party a few minutes ago. I think they're still there, yeah. They're enjoying their time. So this beach has kind of an international vibe. I really like it. People always walking around with their about surfing, so they're still in the water. Those dots, those are surfer people, so we will go closer and check them out too. Those are the hardcore surfers who surf after sunset. All right, so this is our tent, and we brought this big box with stuff to eat and drink. And then my husband has a new surfboard from Costco. What do you think about it? Was it good? It was good? So his review of the Costco board is that it's good. It's a less expensive one, so it's a cheaper one if you guys are thinking about getting it, maybe in your country also. And then usually I use this one. This is a body board. So this is just for you to put your upper body on it and just pedal, kind of try to jump on the wave, and then just pedal, 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 pedal. And then you can get those pedals on your feet. What are those called? What are those called? What you put on your feet? What's that called, that shoe? Do you know the name of that shoe? Fin. Ah, yeah, you can put some fins on your feet so you can pedal faster. Okay, so we'll be sleeping here. And because it's really hot and not much shade, only these palm trees, I got this umbrella looking thing last year, and it served us very well, and I love it. Like around noon it's really hot, so I just sit around this umbrella until like 3-4 p.m. and at 4 p.m. it starts getting better, and now it's a bit chilly actually, but around 4 p.m. is just perfect. 4-5 p.m. Around 5 p.m. we had dinner, and that was really awesome. The breeze and everything was great. And then this was our table, and we have some water supplies, and that was our grill, and the chair fell on the grill. Could you take it off? All right, and then let's go a little bit towards the ocean to check out some of the surfer guys. And after that I want to show you wall art with Isonoura. It's a very nice wall art. And then we will walk a bit more towards the sunset. Maybe you can see in the distance there's an airplane. It's because there is the international airport in Osaka. So these airplanes are going towards the airport in Osaka most probably. What? It was burned. Oh, our chair was destroyed. Can we still use it? No, it has a home in it.
We can do this. But don't put problem.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I put it too close to the grill. We were grilling some meat. There were like on a stick pieces of chicken, and I put my chair close so I could fry them easily, but it wasn't a good idea. All right, and here you can see and hear the ocean. So wonderful. And some hardcore surfers still on the go. Never give up. There's always a next wave. But the water was ice cold still. So actually, my husband went in and he did some surfing without a wetsuit. I don't know how he did it, but I just went in up to my knees, and that was it. It's really nice. Usually around this time we're going home already, so I'm kind of enjoying this atmosphere. This is when we're all packed and then we're heading home. Okay, let's walk a little bit more on the beach. Any wave coming soon? What do you guys think? That guy seems excited. Nah. I don't know. How long are these guys gonna be here? What do you think? How long are they gonna be here?
Don't know.
Ah.
Maybe
He got on the way. Oh, he did it. It's so cold. I don't really want to step in the water.
But usually, some people go into the pool.
Until midnight?
No.
Until it gets dark.
Yeah. About 8 p.m.
I wonder when they start to go inside. Because tomorrow we will have another tour on Heigo, a sunrise
And
tour.
usually it will get tired, so about 3 hours.
About 3 hours you can surf,
Yeah.
and after that you're getting tired. My husband said.
And decorate and try it again.
Take a rest and try it again. Yeah, I wonder if you guys are interested when they come out, when the first surfers come out tomorrow. I will start a sunrise tour at 5:30 in Japan time tomorrow morning on another platform where I'm doing streams on Heigo. So I'm curious about that, if there will be anybody here. Okay, I want to go this way, and I want to show you that wall art. Sema, can we go this way? There's a nice wall art. Oh, somebody made hero signs. Never. What? Oliver Twist? Oliver Twist. Oliver Twist. Do you want to make some sand art? Not today? We could write Osaka Localized, but we're in Wakayama. Tomorrow we can ride. Here you go. Tomorrow probably you'll be sleeping though. Alright. There's a fun gang there. Having fun, making videos, probably streaming or something. I guess the local kids. Local kids enjoying their time their own way. Some abandoned clothes as usual. Probably people forget. And then some local kids going in the Lifesavers booth. Oh, they're making music. They seem drunk. Yeah, well, that's the vibe. And then there's a cafe, Cafe Gluck. And there's another place where we went, they have good burgers. So, in general, there's a nice kind of Western vibe here. A little bit Western vibe. Oops. You can see them still having fun. Alright, so I want to show you this wall art here. Let me search, where was it? Around here, I think, yeah. Not many people left. Everybody's returning home. This one, kind of nice. Isonoura. Welcome to Isonoura Wakayama. And it kind of summarizes this place. Could you take a picture? You can come here. It's kind of more central, I guess. Actually, it's on the toilet wall. So not so spectacular, but... So yeah, you have here like a cafe, a place where you can buy snacks, and we even have a vending machine for ice cream. I should show you guys, maybe you guys are interested in this one. It's really nice, 24/7, you can eat ice cream for $1.50 approximately. Chocolate, and then green tea flavor, vanilla. What's that? Grape. This is like a soda that they drink here. I don't know, chocolate and mint. My husband likes it. Chocolate. And then this colorful chips. And what's this bottom one? Karafuru zeri. Mikan. Ah, it's
Wakayama.
tangerine. Because Wakayama is famous for tangerines. It's called mikan in Japanese. Okay, so the sun is gone. I can show you a bit more of the infrastructure here. So most surfers come here to wash their boards. And then you can come here to wash yourself also. And this is for free. And then they also have some showers and other places where you can pay a fee and then you can take a shower. And you can see some people getting ready there and putting their boards to dry. And then you can also see these wall arts here, but they look a bit older. And let's walk a little bit more over there. Let's walk on the beach. Looks like almost everybody, all of the hardcore surfers are leaving also. There's probably a few locals taking a walk in the evening. I can see them enjoying the cool weather, and then there's the moon already up there. And the fun group of young guys singing. So as you can see, it's not an enormous beach, but usually during the day it's packed from this side to the other side all the way, and with a lot of surfers. So I think the season has begun for them. They're wearing wetsuits, so they don't worry about being too cold. Almost nobody on the beach anymore. It's our beach. There's somebody in another tent over there. Maybe they'll be slipping over too. But I guess it will get pretty dark here, because I don't see any public lighting in this area. So how did you discover this beach? How did you discover this beach? How did you hear about it?
You can find it through text Isonoura.
But first time when you came here, where did you hear about it?
I worked for Wakayama. I worked at Wakayama.
So you worked in Wakayama, and then somebody told you about this beach?
No, there are many beaches at the Osaka area, and this is one of my famous place.
Oh, okay. It's famous.
Yes.
So do you remember who told about it? You just knew about it?
For example, text search in Google, with texting Kansai beach.
Ah, okay. So you just found it with the Google search Kansai beach. All right. And maybe you might know about Wakayama that there are some white sand beaches in this area. So if you go further south and in the western part of Wakayama, so in the southwestern part, there you can find some beaches that have white sand, and they're very famous. So one of them is called Shirahama, but I heard from my husband that actually the sand was imported, right? The sand in Shirahama was imported from Australia. So it's kind of, yeah, it's a very beautiful beach, and there's a lot of infrastructure with beautiful hotels around it. So the vibe is totally different in Shirahama. But it's also more commercial, so it doesn't have this secluded feel to it, like here in Isonoura. Okay, so the moon is already up. So in a little bit of time, it will get really dark, and you can see some lights over there, but over here, no lights. So probably it will get really dark really soon. What? The water? You guys want to see the water? Ah, it's cold. No. Going closer. Ah! Yeah, it's still cold. Still not nice. But actually I recommend this place if you guys are coming to Osaka. It's a good day trip. So you can just come basically here in a couple of hours and then go back to Osaka. Or you could go to Wakayama City, which is pretty close, right? Wakayama City is, how far is it from here? This is Wakayama City,
Yeah.
but this is Wakayama Prefecture, right?
Yeah.
So the city of Wakayama is here, and this is a beach in the city of Wakayama.
Yeah.
All right, so we are basically in the city of Wakayama, so this is a beach in the city of Wakayama, and we just went to one of their malls here. What was it called? Palm?
Huh?
What was the mall called? Palm something? Where we bought the charcoal.
Is it more cold?
No.
Sure.
What's the mall? The mall called where we bought the charcoal. Today we went to a shopping center.
Ah.
What was that called? You
um,
don't remember? Anyway, there was a shopping center and Palm what?
Palm City.
Palm City, yeah. There's a shopping center called Palm City, and it's really old. I think maybe from the 80s, if I understood well. And it has a very interesting vibe also. Old supermarket or Japanese supermarket vibes. Okay, let's go to those wave breakers and then take another stroll, and then I will try to play my kalimba for you guys. We will have to go a bit further from the waves because they're a bit noisy. And for those who joined a little bit later, tomorrow morning in Japan time, I will have another sunrise tour around 5:30, and then we will see how many people will be here at that time. So some hardcore surfers are still there. As you can see, that black dot is a surfer, still trying to survive on the back of the wave. Oh, he did it for a short time. And his friend probably here filming. Yeah, and during the day, not just surfers, but also families come here with their children. So many kids are digging in the sand, running around. Of course, the surfers are being careful, and also the parents of the kids don't go too much, so they're like around here, and the surfers, they do their thing back there. So it's also a family-friendly place. Oh, he did it! Nice! Waves are not too big though now. These wave breakers, and then some kids are climbing on top of them, checking out the view from there. Yeah, I was walking around here today also because I couldn't go in to swim. Usually I would swim if it's not super cold. I couldn't do it, so I was just walking on the beach, and I walked all the way to the stones, so I will walk you guys also here with the beautiful moon up there, but hiding behind the clouds. But the colors are coming through really nicely on the video also. So you can have a feel of being here on the beach together with us. Look at those wave breakers. Looks so cool, right? And the never give up guys. And our sun is bygone. Let bygones be bygones, and I need some leggings pretty soon because my legs will freeze off. Okay, so let's go a bit further. Maybe, what do you think about going up there? Can we go up there? In the like lifeguard?
Go up to where?
Lifeguard box.
No.
It's prohibited.
Why? Why did you want to?
Is the view nicer from there? I don't know. Yeah, the wind is getting stronger too. You might hear in the mic. So let's go to a place where it's more shielded around there. And then I'll grab my kalimba. Do you guys know about kalimbas? It's an instrument I started playing about a month ago. And it is like a small thumb piano. And many YouTubers do videos about that, like with a nice background. So I was thinking this would be a nice background. And it has some tines attached to a wooden board, and you can just play with your nails. So it's pretty nice. It has a nice sound to it. Kind of like small bells or like a musical box. And there's a, is that Wakayama city there or?
Huh? There?
Uh-huh. So you can see part of Wakayama city over there.
It's
Kada? Kada area. It's super quiet now. Just some guys hanging out. Okay, I guess we'll just go back to our base where we started this tour from. So that's actually our tent and our chair, which has a hole on it right now because it fell over the barbecue. And as you can see here, this is the barbecue area, and there are these things that say that it's the barbecue corner and you can have a barbecue here. Adults are 300 yen, so that's about $3 per person, and kids are, or like elementary school kids, $2, about $2 per person. I really like this area with the palm trees, if you want to take a screenshot. Okay, you guys basically saw everything. So I walked you from this area. There was that shop where we were parking our car. And then you saw the nice mural art, wall art around that area. And there's a cafe. We saw the sunset. We saw the crazy surfers were still there. I wonder when they will go home. All right, and then next, what I'm gonna do is I will play the kalimba for you. Oh, here. Oh, I think it's okay. It doesn't have a hole, it's just a bit burned. So if you could hold the camera, then I will take out my kalimba. If you could hold the camera. My husband is upset. Can you hold the camera? It's here in my bag. Just the camera, if you could hold it. Just hold it from here. No, I just want to film from here and this way, and just the kalimba. So just hold it here, where I'm holding
here?
it. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay, so this is the kalimba. Okay. This is the kalimba. And you can see it has some tines here and the board. So this is a wooden and acrylic board. And then this thing, I just put it there because my husband got it. But I want to get the ocean also. So if we could do something like that. Yeah. So this is just like a glass bead that I put there and a little bell for decoration. And this is the board itself. And as you can see, it has a wooden and an acrylic board. And then inside the acrylic board, there's a whale. All right, and I will play Under the Sea, which is a Disney classic. Maybe some of you already know it. Okay,
You can play as usual.
let's play.
You can play as usual. You got to see?
Simma. was it. Under the sea on the kalimba. And as you can see, under the sea, some surfers are still hanging out in there, but our sun is already set. And it's getting darker and darker and colder. But yeah, we had a really good time here. Some people are still hanging out like us. And can you still see me? Yeah. I have my crazy kitty cat sunglasses. What we're gonna do next is we are going to hang out in here, and then we will sleep actually in this tent over there. And then tomorrow morning, as I was mentioning, if you guys will be online at 5:30 Japan time, then you will be able to see the sunrise here in the same place. I will wake up. Well, usually I wake up at 5:30, so I just will wake up probably a little bit earlier than I usually do, and I will show you the sunrise in the same spot. So if you liked this area and you were fascinated by the surfers and the atmosphere, then you can join that one too. Some people are going home. You can see the ocean roaring. This would be a really nice lullaby. You know how you put those like relaxing sounds for yourself on your phone? So now we will have the natural version of relaxing waves. Oh, Chikako, hi. How are you doing? Did you just join? We're in Wakayama right now. We are at a surfer beach, and it's getting darker and darker, and we will actually sleep here. I don't know if you heard when I was explaining. I never know which side. This side. Yeah, we will sleep in the tent. And then tomorrow morning, if you're crazy enough, then you can wake up at 5:30 and check out our tour on Heigo about the sunrise here and about the vibes in here at sunrise. Were you here? Or if you weren't here, the good thing is that you can watch it back. Because right now it's getting darker and darker. So you can watch back the video on Facebook or on YouTube. And you can check it out when it wasn't so dark yet. I also played the kalimba, which is my new hobby, so you can check that too. Alright, well, I guess today was a quiet tour from your side also. Anybody, anything you guys want to see one more time, or if you have something to comment about, send me your comments now. And yeah, it's getting hotter and hotter here in Japan, so that's why I'm doing more like early morning tours or evening tours, right? Or indoors tours. I'm also thinking of bringing you to a skyscraper in Osaka, Abe no Harukas, which is a very nice place. I have a yearly pass there, and I'm hoping someday I can bring some tourists there too. hopefully, if you come to Japan in person. What's your favorite beach in Japan? So I like this beach a lot, but I also like the other beach, Shirahama, also in Wakayama. Oh, there's a bug coming to the light. Oh, no. Okay, bug is gone. All right, so yeah, there's another beach I was talking about, Shirahama Beach, which has beautiful, let me turn this light on, beautiful white sand, but that sand is imported from Australia. Ooh, it's getting creepy. The sand is imported from Australia. Time to say ghost story. Anybody knows any good ghost stories? I have the visual effects for yeah, so I like that beach, but that's more like an artificial vibe, as I was explaining earlier. how should I put this? Like this, yeah, okay. And and I also went to Taiji, which is also in Wakayama, but that's also known for whale hunting. So some of you guys might be against going there. And what other beach? Ah, of course, Okinawa. Okinawa is like the ultimate place to be in Japan. I really like the beaches in Okinawa, and those are the genuine white sand beaches. So the sand is not imported from Australia like in Shirahama, but it's the authentic, beautiful, yeah, and that atmosphere and the people and the food is awesome too. So Okinawa, definitely a place I recommend to go to. And last time I went there, actually, there was a lady who went from Osaka, and she became a scuba diver instructor there. So looks like some people are kind of moving to Okinawa for that kind of jobs and a more relaxed lifestyle, more laid-back lifestyle. Definitely more laid-back lifestyle, but of course jobs are more scarce than in big urban areas such as Osaka. But thank you, Chelsea, for your question. Yeah, so that would be it. The beaches that I like in Japan. And then Oarai is another beach. Oarai is another beach in the western part of Japan, and it's in Ibaraki prefecture. So I used to live in Ibaraki, and actually I cycled from Tsukuba to Oarai. It's about 60 kilometers with a very old bicycle. A very broken bicycle, so that gave me confidence of doing a lot of things. So if I was able to do that, I can do anything. Australia has the best beaches. I didn't know some of the beaches there had Aussie sand. Yeah, now you know. Yeah, some of our beaches have, beaches here in Japan have Australian sand, yes. Yeah, so are you guys going to the beach these days, Chelsea? How is the vibe? Or now it should be colder there, right? Because it's the southern hemisphere. Yeah, the atmosphere here is getting nicer and nicer, kind of evening, getting darker and darker. My husband disappeared in the tent. I can he's like, let me be. He was helping holding the camera and stuff, but he was also looking at his phone at the same time. So sorry about the quality of the video. Wasn't exactly the best. Have you done any tours in Shikoku? In Shikoku, I have been to Shikoku, but I haven't done any tours there. But yeah, we could do tours in Shikoku. And Shikoku is very nice. There's a lot of secluded places there also. But I don't know about the beaches there. Ah, and another beach I forgot to mention. Actually, we went there for our honeymoon. It's Amami Island. Amami Island, if you research about it, there's a beautiful YouTube video about it. Like, it's very natural and preserved. So usually these beaches have the concrete reinforcement that you can see behind me. But the beaches in Amami Island, which is in the southern part, very close to Okinawa, those islands are very natural, and even though they wanted to make these reinforcements, these concrete reinforcements, the local people who thought that it would ruin the beauty of the view and of the naturalness, they are protesting against that. And actually, it's really, if you go there, the plants and the vegetation, everything, it's kind of like Jurassic Park kind of vibe. So if you guys are into that, I really recommend to go, instead of Okinawa, which is more kind of commercial, to go to Amami Island. It's very nice. And there's lots of, it's kind of a tropical place, so there's lots of natural reservations that you can go you can go hiking, but only with a guide. If you book a guide, that is, usually they're very strict, and they would tell you like, don't step on that flower because it's an endangered species or something like that. So yeah, but yeah, you can only get into that preserved area with the help of a guide. They don't let people in there. And also they have very interesting animal species such as the black rabbit in there. So Amami Island is another place to visit. And we went there on our honeymoon, but I really want to go back there again. Yeah, thank you, Chelsea, for your other question also. And we are approaching the end of our spookiness tour because it's getting darker. So if you guys don't have any more questions, then I will probably wrap up here. I'm still thinking if we should have another tour this month. I'm kind of busy because we have all these entrance exams for kids. I'm an elementary school teacher, so we have all these entrance exams and events. So I'm getting a bit busy, so it might be that I'll see you next month or this month. I will still think about it. And probably somewhere in the evening or morning, I will have tours or indoors. If you guys have any requests for places you want to see in Osaka, let me know. If you want to see more of my tours, you can go to Heigo. That's another place where I'm doing tours. And if you want to leave a tip or a comment to this video or share this video, that would be also a great help to support this channel to grow and for more people to know about it. And hopefully someday also meet you in person. I really want to meet everybody in person, those who attend these tours and are kindly commenting and asking questions. So yeah, I think this was about it. And I will put on some leggings and socks and some warmer clothes because I'm kind of freezing. And see you next time. Bye. Bye bye. I will give you another view of the waves at night by Chicago and the moon. Oh, so many comments all of a sudden. Not at the moment, winter has just started. Come October to March when it's summer. It's not 45 to 50 degrees Celsius, but like all season summer in Australia has both good and bad parts. Swimming, ice cream, school holidays, bad bush fires and droughts. Oh, that's scary. Enjoy your summer. Thank you, you too. Georgia, thanks also for joining. See you next time.